Well, good morning to you. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all? So, Cafe Bustelo, my Bass Pro Shops bug. Hadn't used this one in a while. It was up in a corner. How dare I? That's a good cup of coffee, though. So, Sunday, and text will get back with you in a little while. So Sunday, and like I had mentioned the other day, I let the old beard grow out here so you can see all the old gray hair that, you know, we're going to be knocking off with one of our last shaves with Tom's no-name SE razor, the TNNSER. And just to show this thing off again, it's machined aluminum. It's got a brass roller that actually rolls. Not sure if that does anything for the shave, but it's really cool because I don't ever feel the guard when I'm shaving. It kind of stays up. The head slides off, cap slides off like that, and you can see how everything is nice and machined out. It's got two little bumps here, notches, or not really notches. They're two little posts there that when you put the blade. Now this is our same blade we've been using, so this is the fourth shave on it. We do three pass shaves. The cleanup shave is sometimes really counted as another one. So anyway, but it's got so we put the blade in, and I don't have my reading glasses in here, but I don't really think I'm gonna need them. So we put the blade in, and it settles over the notches in the blade, settles over the post. There, maybe you can see it without all the glare on it. And then there's rails in the side of the TNNSER that correspond with the cap there. I don't know, rails, slides, tenons, I don't know what it's called. I'm not a machinist like Tom is. Tom is the machinist. And you line everything up. And if I've got everything in there right, it will slide right on. Just like that. So we've got a 4-day treat. And it's the treats that come in the 5-pack like this. I actually get to pick these up local, although I hear I'm going to have some competition because there's only one station I found, one convenience store, a little gas station I found that are stocking those. So I go in and grab what they have, and they'll stock a few more, and I'll go back through. But there's a kind of a local guy that just joined over at TOST. Glad to have him. Fred, good to have you around. And I gave him a heads up on where you can find some of those. Now these blades are practically, and they may actually be the same thing as you would get when you go to CVS and pick up their Accutech blades. Accutech, I think, bought ASR or whoever, was something like that. Anyway, Accutech is making a carbon steel blade that's for CVS. I think one blade or something like that is what they call their, whatever they call their blade brand, their house brand. And they're really good blades too. They come in a, I don't have one handy. Of course, when I want to talk about something, I don't have it, and I don't plan these things ahead. That would be, that'd be too much like right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they come in a little magazine, whatever you want to call it. You push a blade out, and then in the bottom you can put the used blade back in. So it's a 10-pack, and they're like $5 and some change. They're under $6, and they last really well. The thing to remember about the carbon steel blades, we'll be sure that you dry them off after use, and I'll show you that. If I can remember, I'll show you that after the shave. So on to the shave, since that's what we're here for, with our TNNSER here. So today we're going to make this a TOST extravaganza, so to speak, sort of. So TOST is the originalsafety2.com. That's a little forum we have just for single edge and injector shaving. It's all one word, the originalsafety, the number 2.com. And if you're in the SE, single edge and injector shaving, that's all we do, single edge and injector. All those other things, I realize some of them only have one blade or the one, but it's safety razor, single edge safety razor. That's the important part. And we like our injectors too, so they're over there. So anyway, one of the guys over there makes Kramperts Finest Bay Rum Acadian Spice Shaving Soap. Kramperts Finest. And he's a moderator for me. My gun guy, runs the gun range, and he's a real knowledgeable guy. He's a real great guy up north there. Wonderful guy. And he makes an aftershave to go with it. Now his aftershave is witch hazel based instead of alcohol. Feels really good on the face. The Bay Rum, the Acadian spice scent is it's amazing. It's a great scent. It's not overpowering. It's just smooth. It's just great. And also we're going to use the TOST Limited Edition 2018 brush. The handle was turned by Jayaruh, who's also made some of my handles for my lather catcher. They've also had some other brushes he made. He turned the handle and then put the Omega bore on one of my favorite brushes. That's one of his. Tom, the same gentleman that made the gentleman, called you a gentleman, Tom. The same feller that made the TNNSER here did the metal work. He made the metal ferrule there, and he made the coin and went into the bottom. He ran those off. So it's kind of a toast thing today with our shave, and I'm quite okay with that. Well, it's amazing how good that smells. My nose, as you can tell from my talking, is about half plugged up this morning. Definitely got a sinus thing going on. So also, just to show off, well, not really show off, but just to show what I mean, I didn't take a shower before the shave. I will take one after because I'm heading for church. But anyway, so our prep is going to be our normal. We're just going to wipe the face down and wipe some of the oils off and that kind of stuff. That's going to be our prep. If you like an elaborate prep, knock it out. Not always really necessary, I don't think. I mean, I know the warm water feels good when you got the rag on your face. Some people like pre-shaves. I'm not so much that. Don't really see the need. If you like them, you know, knock it out. Oh boy, so someone brought up shimming razors again the other day. This comes around every so often. If you want to shim something, install a window. Leave the razors alone. I understand everything about, oh, you know, it's just the old blades were thicker and yada and yada, and it changes this and it changes that, and why change? That's as bad as blooming soaps. Want to bloom something? Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Go plant a flower. Oh, like decaf coffee. Well, actually, I know people that drink decaf coffee. I can't have the caffeine. Can't have the flavor either, because I guarantee it ain't there in decaf. Alright. We're going to get us some of the... And this is a synthetic knot here in the TOST Limited Edition brush. Hopefully we'll do something similar again next year. Well, the year's coming fast, ain't it? It's been a fast year. Just all of a sudden it's gone. Alright, we'll get some up here on the old bug, get started. I didn't used to like synthetic brushes very much, but they've definitely improved. And they're not bad. They definitely have their uses. They're not going to replace my badger brushes or my, well, what I should have said was they're not going to replace my boar brushes. I'm more of a boar brush guy than I am a badger guy. I love my boars, I love my horse, I love my badgers. I'm not against badger at all. I use them a lot. I have a few favorites. But while synthetic won't replace any of that, it's definitely gotten better to where it definitely had its uses. As a travel brush especially, I'm kind of a fan. Not that I get to travel much, but when you do, you want a brush that dries out fast so it's not sitting there wetting all your luggage and mildewing and carrying on. And that is definitely a good place for a synthetic. So that's my thoughts on that. So anyway, there we go. Look at there. Doing our face lather. Remember, save your bowls for soup. Oh, excuse the snorting. That's one thing about shaving with Fuzzy. You get me however I am that day. I don't try to pretty it up or gussy it up or edit anything. If I've got a stopped up nose and snorting like a pig every once in a while, that's what you get. Welcome to the Fuzzy Hood. Alright, so we're going to start with a little skin stretching. That's always a good thing. 4-day-old Treet. Here we go. I am just absolutely blown away every time I use this razor. It is such a balanced design. I know the handle looks a little strange with the curve in it, but I can tell you it is extremely comfortable to hold and use. Now I'm not a head shaver, obviously, but one of the people that tried it out is. And not only is he a head shaver, but he's one of these guys that knows what he's talking about. I love to read his reports on stuff. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. If it works good, he'll tell you. If it don't, he'll tell you. And he is a head shaver, and he liked it for his head shaving. So he's also a monochromatic guy, and that makes him a good guy no matter what. I give him a hard time every once in a while, but I'm a grumpy old guy. I give everybody a hard time every once in a while. All right. Well, here's what we got. And normally I don't wash the, the soap off when the first shave, because we're going to go right back with another layer. But for today, since we're showing off the TNNSER's abilities, here's what we got after the first run. All that old gray long hair, nah, not there anymore. You can see it's all gone. And that's why I wanted to let it grow out. If you've got a couple of days growth, you can actually see how a razor runs. I'm going to go back, and it's not going to be a really thick layer of soap. Don't need it, just need it slick. The Kramperts has got plenty of what people would call residual slickness. Even though I washed spaced off a little bit, there was still some slickness there. We're going to go back a little bit more. And there we go. Now we're going to do a little stretching, and we're going to do our across the grain. Around here, we don't do against the grain, but it does us no good. Take time to get all against the grain and do the BBS thing, and 2 hours later it still feels like, right back feeling like sandpaper. So why go through all this trouble? Alright, and you'll notice with the TNNSER here, we're able to come right back at a really sharp angle back off under here, the way we normally would. And we're going to come across here and come right back at a good angle. Except we'll go back at this angle a little bit. We can run it all over the place. Beautiful design. Like I said, the roller head is really neat. And I don't know if I ever actually feel it during the shave. I don't know if I ever actually feel any safety bar, because you kind of keep the razor up on the head to keep the angle good. Up on the cap, keep saying head when I mean cap. Bear with me. I haven't been awake very long yet. Alrighty. And there's what we come up with after a couple. I could probably leave it just like that, go about my business, and it would be just fine. We're not going to do that, are we? No, we're not. Because we have a routine. And our routine says that we do a touch-up pass with witch hazel. Now you can use, and I say this in every video, and I know people get tired of it, but there's sometimes could be newer people watching, so bear with us here. We'll use pretty much just a generic store brand witch hazel. This happens to be Dickerson because that's what the store had when I went. I think I went to an Albertsons, and that's what they had when I was out, because I was out for like a week because I kept forgetting to get it, and it just threw me off. No fun at all. So anyway, since I'm doing security work at Albertsons now, I got some from Albertsons. We're going to go down here in front of our ear like we normally do and come across, and then under our under our neck here where we always need a little extra touch up. Under that ear and back over here. You remember, if you're having problems with your jawline, you can always take it and pull the skin up, and then you get a flat area to shave on your jawline there. You don't have to shave it on an angle, on a round. Alright, so let's see if we can get the old, you'll see it's pretty well trimmed up this morning. I ain't got to do a lot to it. Alrighty, good stuff. So there we go. That's going to be about my last shave there on the TNNSER. I'll get it packed up, and sometime during the week, when I catch a little time, I'll get it sent off to Australia. World Traveling Razor. It's going to go out to Aussie land for some fun. I don't know if it'll make it to the outback or not. Don't know if it'll go diving on the reef. But, you know, it'll be in Australia, so that's one of the places I want to visit, so it's doing better than me. So there we go. We'll give a little shake to the Kramperts Finest here. And we're going to wait to put that on, actually, because I'm fixed to jump into the shower, and there's no need to put aftershave on before you jump in the shower. But I can assure you, the Kramperts Finest, made with the witch hazel, is a fine blend. Your skin feels really good after you get done. And this is what we came up with today. Now, you can't feel that, but I can. And that is a better than top class damn fine shave right there. It's above classic. High classic. So there you go. Now we'll finish getting dressed and get off to church and see what the day holds for us. See what's going on. So if you get a chance, I highly recommend the Kramperts Finest Bay Rum. Now Brian doesn't really promote this much on the forum over there. But if you go down to the vendors part, I believe there is, in the vendors section of the forum board, I believe is what we call it. On the board, you'll find the Kramperts Finest Bay Rum. And it's just excellent stuff. I'll be putting another review on it today since I used it. Jayaruh and Twhite, two great guys over there that are artists in their own ways. JR, like I said, he's made handles for some of my razors. I've got a couple of ladder catchers that came to me without handles, so I had to have handles made for them. And he's done a beautiful job. And then they got together and made this beautiful TOST limited edition 2018 synthetic brush. So there we go. That's how we're rolling today. So everything is good and smooth and well shaved in the fuzzy hood. Hope you're having a good day where you are. If you're up north where it's getting cold and they're getting ice and snow, keep your head down, be careful. Try not to slide into anything important. And you know, I saw a mosquito the other day with a coat on. They're not giving up down here. It's just yeah. I read that. Someone sent that in a text the other day, so I'm going to stolenate it and make it mine. So there you go. Mosquitoes are, you know, wearing coats down here because they don't give up. But up north and everywhere else, y'all have great times. And we'll see you next time. And remember, happy shaves.